Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Wake Up Wednesday. Ooh, I actually should have taken a breath before I did that. Let me do that again. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Wake Up Wednesday. Much better. So we are back with another Wake Up Wednesday. I really do hope that you've been enjoying the Wake Up Wednesday so far. You've been enjoying the consistency as well. As you can tell, today I decided not to wear any makeup because I can come on camera and not wear any makeup. I just could not be bothered with makeup today. I just wanted to be also natural. And another massive shout out as well to Wendy, aka Faux Looks London, who slayed my hair, because I know that you guys are gonna ask me. There's been so many people that have been asking me about this hair. Where did I get it done? How long did it take for me to do, etc, etc. Let me know in the description box below if you actually want me to do a full-blown video about the hair and about how long it took, about how I'm maintaining it, how I'm looking after it, all of that good stuff. Just let me know in the description box below. Anyway, we are not here to talk about my hair today. We are here to talk about another topic, okay? Another topic, and this one is all about priorities. What are you prioritizing? Who are you prioritizing? And just how are you prioritizing your time and the things that you have to do in your life? I think time management and prioritizing things, people, etc. can be such a difficult thing. We know that life can be very, very busy. We know that life can come with so many different random things that just come out of nowhere and they just hit us, and then all of a sudden we've just got to deal with certain things that have happened in our lives. However, prioritizing is so important, and what is the worst possible thing for you to do is to prioritize things that don't matter against things that actually do matter, and leaving those things that do matter in the corner while you're prioritizing the wrong thing. So many of us, because we either don't sit down and have a moment and some time to really think about our goals, our aspirations, the things that we really want to do, and how we're going to progress to those places. Because remember, there is absolutely no point in you setting yourself goals and things that you want to do if you do not have steps that you can take to get to that place. There is no point saying to yourself, okay, my goal is to become a millionaire by the time I'm 30, but you have no goals in place, you have no steps in place, you have nothing, no structure, no strategy. Oh, that was my phone. My bad. You have no steps, no structure, no strategy that can actually help you to get to that place. Maybe I'll do another whole video on that actually, just about, you know, the importance of setting strategy as well as, you know, goals. But there is no point in doing that if you have no active ways or no practical ways that you're actually going to get to that goal, because all that's going to happen is that that thing is going to stay this floaty vision above your head that is something that you know you want, but you're not actually doing anything to get to it. So now let's say that you are somebody who you've taken the time, you've thought about your goals, but you've also thought about how you're actually going to get there. You've thought about your strategy, the steps that you're going to take, the things that you actually need to do in order for you to get to that end goal. But then comes the time to actually prioritize and actually do the things that you need to do, and then that's where a lot of people fall down. They set their goals, they set all of the steps and the strategy, but then actually acting on those goals becomes a problem because they're not prioritizing. A lot of the time for a lot of people is prioritizing their time. What are you giving your time to? A lot of people say, okay, cool, I'm gonna make sure that I spend time reading, I'm gonna make sure I spend time actually getting some work done, I'm gonna make sure I spend time sending out 5 emails to different companies who I can collaborate with or work with or whatever it is. You say you're gonna do all of these things, but instead what are you prioritizing? Netflix, watching movies, YouTube, and all the other things that come into our lives to distract us. And if you don't know already, I'm going to tell you now, distraction can actually lead to more destruction than anything else. Distraction is the easiest thing to take you away from what could potentially be your destiny. Distraction is one of those things that you can actually do to yourself to limit and destroy yourself. Distraction can be very, very dangerous, and in the world that we're in today in 2018, oh boy, are there so many distractions, from our phones to the internet to social media to you know, friends and family, all of that stuff. So many things can come and distract us. You could be on track, and sometimes this is even me speaking to myself, because sometimes this is me. I'll be sat there, I'll be like, all right, cool, I've written down a list of the things that I need to get done, you know, in the next, let's say, hour or 2 hours. Then all of a sudden, guys, I do the most stupid thing ever. I pick up my phone and I say, oh, I need to check something. I go onto my phone and guess what happens? I completely forget why I even went to go and check, and instead I'm scrolling on Instagram, and I'm scrolling. Then all of a sudden 5 minutes turns into 10 minutes, then 10 minutes turns into half an hour, then half an hour turns into an hour, and then all of a sudden I've forgotten exactly what I even went onto my phone to do in the first place. Distraction can be such a killer. Why? Because you did not prioritize what you were meant to do over those distractions. What are you prioritizing? Are you prioritizing Netflix? Are you prioritizing spending, you know, an insane amount of time with your friends and family? I'm not saying don't spend time with your friends and family. In fact, that is so important. But if you know you have certain goals that you want to achieve, please don't think that you're going to achieve them by literally spending all of your time with people, literally spending all of your time eating out, going to functions, going to events, doing this, doing that. How are you going to get anything done if you're not prioritizing the things of importance in your life? Prioritize the time that you spend to read. Prioritize the time that you spend to actually achieving your goals. Prioritize the time that you're going to spend to maybe, I don't know, work on your business plan, or, you know, network, or, you know, go to events. Yes, events that will actually benefit you. Events that will actually help you to progress. Events that will actually help for you to get to that end goal. Prioritize. What are you prioritizing? Are you that person that prioritizes food over everything? You'd rather go every single day, you'd rather go out and have a meal out rather than thinking, okay, how can I use this time more effectively? Instead of me spending every single day of my life meeting up with my friends to go out for one meal, go out for another meal, go out for another meal, how can I actually utilize the time that I have? I'm sure you've heard it before, you know, time is the one thing that you can never, ever, ever get back. It is so precious, but it is also limited. Every single person that is born into this world has a limited amount of time that they will be on this planet. Every single person is limited in the amount of time that they will be here. So how are you spending your time? If you knew that you were going to pass away, you were going to die, God forbid, but if you knew you were going to die in the next 5 years, how would you spend your time? What would you prioritize? Now, of course, that's a very extreme situation, a very extreme example, and I'm sure that a lot of us will say we'll spend time with family and friends, serving more, doing more things. But I'm talking about it aside from family and friends for a second, but I'm talking about those goals, those visions that you had, that you put down and you said, this is what I'm going to achieve. If you knew that you only have 5 more years to live, how would you live your life? What would you prioritize? What would you put ahead of anything else in your life? Sometimes we need to think about things in the most extreme situation in order for us to really think about it properly. Prioritize. Prioritize, guys. Prioritize the things that matter. Prioritize the important things. You can, yes, you can have some days where you want to relax, or some days where you take a break, or some days where you go and you do something that's, you know, not related necessarily to your goals and your career and to your job or whatever it is. Of course you can do that. You're not a robot. You're a human being who still needs to have experiences and spend time with their family and friends and love and do all of those things. However, it's also very important that day to day you're really analyzing, looking at the time that you have. How are you managing your time? What are you prioritizing? Prioritize yourself and your work. A lot of us tend to prioritize so many other people over ourselves, and that is great and that is good. Trust me, the ability to serve others is such a beautiful thing. The ability to add value to other people's lives is such an incredible thing. But the biggest and the best investment that you will ever make in your life is yourself. So how are you prioritizing yourself? How are you making sure that you are investing in yourself in order for you to progress and to get to those goals? But guys, I hope that you really enjoyed today's Wake Up Wednesday. Listen, I love doing them because just as I'm speaking to you guys, I'm also speaking to myself. So I can only tell you guys, like, I just love doing it, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let everybody know about Wake Up Wednesdays, okay? Spread the word and let them get engaged. If you do want to get engaged as well in the conversation, please do. I love you guys adding comments and stuff in the comment section below. Get involved, and anywhere that you do post it out, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, make sure you hashtag Wake Up Wednesdays. So Sometimes I use Wednesdays plural, sometimes I use Wednesday, whatever one you prefer, but just make sure you hashtag Wake Up Wednesdays or WUW, okay? Get involved in the conversation. I definitely want to hear from you guys, but I love and appreciate you guys always. Have an amazing day. Take care. Stay beautiful.